Today on Dodson's Corner, Dylan and I have picked out 10 UFC fighters who are down bad. This might be down bad for a win. This might be down bad for a girlfriend. You know, they're sitting at home reminiscing about the good old days. Volk on the couch, sitting there. Oh, I remember when I was UFC champion with his construction worker buddies. I was that guy one time. All right, let's get into it. Dylan, who do you have first as your down bad fighter?
I do not believe what this guy is putting out there. Michael Chandler is still down bad for Conor McGregor. This is like when the guy goes and gets like a bridge girlfriend. Charles Oliveira is Michael Chandler's bridge girlfriend for the girl he actually wants. He's playing hard to get, like, you know, making McGregor jealous, but Michael Chandler is still down bad for Conor McGregor.
I agree with that. Do you see how bad Conor crashed out after hearing that news?
Yeah.
He thought he was the guy. He was making him wait. He was being the big dog. And then Chandler's like, nah, screw you. I'll just go get Charles. Which is smart, honestly.
Yeah. I mean, not a favorable matchup for Chandler, but
he's just going to get submitted again.
Yeah.
This actually gives you a great opportunity if you are not a loyal Dodson's Corner fan. Dylan has been talking about how McGregor's going to make a title run for Islam and they're going to do Khabib versus Conor too. This gives Conor a shot. If Chandler beats Charles and then Conor comes and beats Chandler,
then he's number one contender, fights Islam, beats Islam, and then he fights Khabib.
Who knows? The script,
dude, it keeps going.
The script might be leaked. Okay, my first down bad fighter is going to be Steve Erceg. This dude, I don't know, he just needs help and he needs a win badly.
I think Steve Erceg's confused. Like, why does everyone love me? I suck. I lose fights and people love me more. I lose and I get another 1 million Instagram followers.
It's like a negative feedback loop. It's like a toxic relationship with fighting. Yeah. Honestly, he had so much hype after that Pantoja fight, a lot of respect, and then gets KO'd in the first round. He's down bad right now. He's coaching those kids in jiu-jitsu classes being like, I remember when I KO'd Matt Schnell and everyone loved me. And now everyone still loves him, but he just kind of sucks a little bit right now.
Speaking of love, my next person, Ian Garry is down bad for his wife to love him.
Dylan, I'm going to be honest. Further down my list, I have Ian Garry for fans and a wife who loves him. So, yeah, we're on the same wavelength right now. I don't know, man. Those clips of Ian Garry, like, looking up at his wife, bringing her flowers. Dude, that's such a bad look.
Yes.
I don't know how any fighter could be friends with him. Like, you're a fighter. You're supposed to be this badass dude, take on anyone. Ian Garry's just, like, holding wife.
Well, I know why they're friends with him.
I didn't think about that. Alex Pereira. Shama. Okay, Dylan, who's next up on your list?
Dricus du Plessis is down bad for the men in his corner.
I didn't think about that. His coach, you see his coach?
Yeah.
Fondle is
Yeah, he was checking the cup, I'm sure.
Yeah, that was a little bit like too smooth. He's done that before. That's like a pre-fight ritual.
Boost testosterone.
That's fair. That's why Dricus wins. In that fourth round, Dricus activates testosterone. Dricus, go! I don't know. Do you believe those rumors that he went to like a gay club after he won?
100%. He's probably like, oh, let's go to the gay club, you know? Like, the straight women are going to hang out with their gay friends.
His coaches are like, what the
Trust me, guys.
I like that. That's a good one. Okay, next I have Brian Ortega for Tracy Cortez.
Dude, did you see the clip after?
Yes. That's sad.
Yeah, like, that fan wasn't even that bad. You're a professional athlete and you can't take a comment like that.
It was a bad comment from the fan, though. Like, that's disrespectful.
But still, you're a professional athlete. Like, think about the amount of hate we get in our comments.
Yeah. It's 10 times worse for them. They're used to it.
Yeah, you got to be used to it. You know, like, we're getting called 80s pedophiles and we're like, send it to the group chat.
One of us, I don't even want to go into those comments. One of us got called an 80s pedophile and one of us got called Trump shooter. So, yeah, it's about even bad for both of us.
Yeah, like,
I don't know. It's just like you're buying a ticket as a fan and he just lost. I don't feel like that's something you should be doing.
Yeah, but it's bound to happen.
Do it for the clip. We would, Dodson's Corner wouldn't have done it if we were there.
Yeah. All right. My next man up. Ankle Live's down bad for a title shot.
100%.
He's like, Dana, why?
His manager, Ali Abdelaziz, or whatever his name is, he's getting on Twitter, posting after every Alex Pereira fight. Like, he wants it so bad. And he's not getting it.
No.
Dana White saw Merab become champion, Jurikis become champion, Alexander Pantoja become champion, and Bilal Muhammad become champion. And he's like, can't do this
We
again.
can't have Ankle Live. We need... Pereira's like the only thing holding on the UFC right now.
At this point, pretty much. Dude, there was so much talk about Sean O'Malley winning at the Sphere and becoming bigger than, becoming the biggest UFC name. Alex Pereira is going to hold that spot until he retires. Mm-hmm. He doesn't have to try.
No, he just is that guy.
Okay, my next person, because I already mentioned Ian Garry, is going to be Dustin Poirier for something more than an interim belt. That hits, bro.
That does.
Yeah, Dustin Poirier 3 times, came up short every time against the hardest competition, Khabib, Charles, and then Islam. It's not really fair. I think anyone else, and he would have been a champion.
Yeah.
He was interim, but you
not
can
the
tell
same.
it gets to him.
Yeah. I have one with Dustin Poirier. It's also a 2-parter. Justin Gaethje and Dustin Poirier are down bad for one more banger against each other. They both want it, and I think that that's the way that they're going to go out.
Really?
Yeah.
I think Gaethje said if he gets KO'd one more time, he's done. Like, he's out.
Well, maybe we can see Poirier KO Gaethje and they both go together. Like, I think it just makes sense for those two to retire together,
Finish the story.
Finish the story.
I like that. That would be a good ending, honestly, because they're both at that level where one more fight could be the end.
Yeah, and I think that they both have realized that they're not title contenders. Like, neither one of them beats Islam.
Does anyone beat Islam, though? Arman, maybe?
Probably not.
Probably not. Okay, next up, I have Jared Cannonier for a break from fighting. Give this dude a break. He's like 42, taking on the hardest competition and the best contenders over and over and over again. This dude used to be a heavyweight, lost all of his weight, went down to middleweight, and is just getting ragdolled over and over.
Didn't you hear? He's going down to welterweight.
He's already ripped in middleweight.
No, I actually thought about Cannonier. I was like, Cannonier's down bad for retirement. Like, you're like, dude just wants to hang out. Like, he's just like, I'm done.
Dana White's like, just one more.
Yeah.
We have one more
We
contender.
need to put this guy over. Like, they're holding him on until Bo Nickal's like ready for it. Like, oh, we got to push this guy to the top.
Honestly, I could see that matchup in the future when Bo Nickel is maybe like just getting into the rankings and Cannonier's like
He'll probably be like 10 to 12 kind of at that point, like one more loss.
that'd be good. I like that. Okay, who do you have next?
Jamal Hill is down bad for Herb Dean to be fired. It was 100% Herb Dean's fault that Jamal Hill lost that fight, right?
Shut up. The one Jamal Hill Glazer.
I'm just kidding. I sound like Joe Rogan.
Yeah. Wait, what?
You never heard that clip? Joe was talking about that clip
No.
about how like it was actually like messed up.
No.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that.
But then it's like, and then someone immediately debunked it, was like, no, Jamal Hill threw the first punch and like made movement towards Pereira.
Yeah, I don't think anyone really believes that it was Herb Dean's fault except Jamal Hill.
And if it didn't happen then, it probably would happen like 10 seconds later.
Exactly. Okay, I'll actually move on to my Jamal Hill pick then. I put Jamal Hill's down bad for a rematch against Pereira. Similar thought, just like the Cope. I think it's too obvious of a pick. But in my opinion, he's not down bad for Herb Dean to get fired. He's down for Pereira downfall.
All right, fair enough.
He hates Pereira.
Yeah. All right, my next one up. Paulo Costa is down bad for more self-tanner.
Dude, you are cooking right now. You know what my next one is?
What?
Paulo Costa. He's down bad. Dude, he's just broken. Yeah. He has a broken heart, dude. Twitter got banned in Brazil and he can't tweet anymore.
Like, go on OnlyFans.
Ooh. Paulo Costa could be an OnlyFans athlete.
Athlete?
Yeah, DJ? Mighty Mouse.
Yeah.
He's an OnlyFans athlete. Athlete.
He's retired now, actually. So he's
Do you see that clip of Mighty Mouse like saying he's a gooner?
No.
Yeah. I can see it.
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah, he's a little bit of a weirdo. Yeah, I don't know. Paulo Costa, I didn't really have too many notes, but the self-tanner, Yeah, that's a good one. I like that.
All right, my next one up. Aljamain Sterling is down bad for some respect.
Ooh.
Dude is 100% the most underrated fighter in the UFC. So good, and just no one talks about him. You know, he's just like chilling.
Yeah. And fans hate him.
Former champion, and people are like,
I think he's being underrated criminally against Movsar.
oh, 100%.
I think he can get that fight done maybe in 3 rounds, like a finish.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see. I think it'll be a really, I mean, I don't want to say entertaining because it has the potential to be a snooze fest, but I think it'll be really competitive.
It will be competitive, and that's at 307, isn't it? So that's only like 3 weeks away.
Yeah, or is it 308?
No, it's 307.
307, yeah.
I'm surprised they didn't put Movsar on an Abu Dhabi card.
I think it is 308.
No,
As those cards are kind of just blending together because there's so many bangers.
there is. It doesn't feel like 307's a real card.
But it's like 2 weeks away, 3 weeks away.
Wild. Okay, my next pick, I have a classic Tom Aspinall for the John Jones fight. Do you have the same thing?
I have Tom Aspinall as well.
For Nina Drama?
Tom Aspinall's down bad to finger. That's all I need to say. That's all I need to say.
Oh, no. Okay, question. Hypothetical. If Tom Aspinall could get a title shot versus John Jones or Nina Drama for one night, what's he picking?
John Jones.
Really?
I'm not confident, but that's what I'll say right now. Answer might change in 10 minutes.
Dylan, who's your last down bad fighter?
Dana White. And Dana White is down bad for an American striking champion. There's no, with Sean losing, there's no more American striking champions. They're all international champions, actually.
It is interesting how the UFC has progressed. Like, it feels like just 3 years ago, so many of the champions were fighting and training out of the US, and now it's really international.
Very international, which just helps build the UFC, and it'll help get us rich.
I was actually going to ask a question. For the people watching, are you guys from America or are you guys from Europe? Because I feel like every night we wake up with a lot more views, which makes me feel like a lot of viewers are European. Yeah,
like, so he focused on the YouTube stuff. I run the TikTok and the Instagram, and like when I post, like, you get the initial stuff, and then like I'll like wake up in the next morning, and then you get like the second wave of it from like the European, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I don't know. Let us know in the comments. And if you guys haven't subscribed already, we are trying to hit 1,000 subs by 307, which is a crazy goal, I know, but the growth has been insane, and we want to thank you for the support.
Best community on UFC social media, 100%.
100%. And we're going to decide once we hit 1,000 subs if we want to do daily uploads, which are shorter, or if we want to do every other day, but maybe like 30-minute uploads. So if you guys have a preference on that, let us know, because we're open to opinions.
Yes.
Okay, for my last fighter, I have Derek Lewis. Derek Lewis is down bad. You know the interview for Ronda Rousey. This dude has a wife. This dude is in a loving relationship. And he's asking DC, did she ask about me? You gotta chill, bro. She doesn't want to see that black ass. You know, we're going to Edmonton, maybe. Yeah. What if he does a little...
Okay, hear me out. Derek Lewis's balls weren't actually hot. He just wanted Ronda Rousey to see it.
Yeah, probably. That's probably how this whole thing started.
This video was hilarious. Let us know what you think. Make sure to subscribe, and we'll catch you next time. Peace.
See ya.